Hi everyone, welcome to the BFA in Graphic Design application info night recording. We had this live last night on February 8th in SDCR 243, but are recording this today for those that weren't able to attend last night, or those that maybe wanted to revisit some of this information. So I wanted to acknowledge our amazing faculty. We have 9 full-time faculty. We also have GAs and adjunct instructors as well. A few of you all were there last night. Um, the purpose of this really is to sort of introduce you to the application process. I know a lot of you are curious and have questions about this, and so I've put together this brief presentation that sort of outlines expectations. Before we really begin, I'd like to take a moment to talk a little bit about our degree specifically. So you're eligible to apply during the middle of your second foundations course and eligible for acceptance upon completion of your foundations year. To be considered for the BFA in graphic design, you must have completed your 2 foundations courses, Arts 1919 and 1929, by the upcoming fall semester. So you also must have a minimum GPA of 3.0. For transfer students, you will need an AAS degree to apply if you're not already enrolled in our foundations program. We also ask for your transcript of your previous institution. So a little bit about our BFA. It includes 39 credit hours in graphic design, and we have an 8-semester plan prepared for you. Courses must be taken in order, but you move throughout the program with your cohort, and you can see this in the course catalog. Thought I'd talk a little bit about some of the courses that are offered in the design program. As you can see, it's a very diverse offering, from typography to user experience, design for complexity, really focuses on giving you a cross-disciplinary education, and prepares you for the workforce, grad school. Also wanted to share with you some projects of previous student work that you might do in this program. Anything from identity, logos, and branding, interactive design, websites, mobile apps, data visualization, cross-platform campaigns. And then, of course, as you know, we have our new building that we're really excited about. We just moved in last month, and some nice shots of the spaces, upstairs, patio, lobby with our Segas, labs, studios. So it's brought a whole new life to our program, and we couldn't be happier about it. We thought we'd go ahead next and talk about how to apply. And this is specific to the application process. So a few things. Thought we'd start with what you are applying. What are the elements that you need? The first of which are written essays. The second is foundations work, and the third is a new project. So essentially, you're going to be asked to respond to 2 essays. You're going to curate your best work in foundations, and then you'll submit a new project. So those are the 3 core elements. As a side note, you'll also need to upload your official transcript. You'll need to type out your university GPA and student ID number, as well as your projected grade in your current foundations course. So the first thing to really focus on are the written essays, and there are 2 of them. So there are 2 prompts. First is considering your personal perspectives, experience, and abilities. Share an example of design's impact on your life. And the second one is, how do you plan to promote diversity, equity, inclusion as a designer in the graphic design program? Consider organizations, events, personal experiences that have inspired and expanded your perspectives of diversity, equity, inclusion when writing your statement. So it's really, really important that you think about these questions and don't overlook them. A lot of time people think it's about the visual work, but it's not. We ask you to share your lived experiences. We want to hear those. One of our top priorities is continuing to build a diverse cohort. And so your perspective on DEI is really valued. Again, like, seeing how you think as a designer is just as important as seeing what you make. The second is your foundations work. So you are going to submit 5 projects total. You should only show work from your School of Art Foundations courses. Those are 1919 and 1929C. If you are a transfer student, you can submit work that is compatible with those foundational courses or those design-related courses, okay? But only 5, please. You'll be asked to write a written explanation or a description for each project. That is something that you will type out in SlideRoom separately. And you're going to add each project as an individual file. Please don't try to group separate projects into one image. You can, however, group multiple photos of one project or potentially a series into one file. You can submit digital work, physical work. If it is physical work, please either scan the photograph or photograph it in nice lighting. So we really just want clarity and quality. That's really critical. Make sure it's well lit and the images are edited to achieve high quality. So again, it's important for us to understand the objectives of your thought process and how you approach the assignment. Think about the what, how, and why. And again, as I mentioned, for transfer students, please include work that would be compatible with a foundational course at your previous institution or a design-related course at your previous institution. The last piece in this application process is a new project that was introduced last year. It's a prompt-based project. And so it's to design an 11x17 vertical poster that celebrates the art scene in Northwest Arkansas. Your audience is the general public. Please imagine that your poster will be displayed around the city of Fayetteville in urban, outdoor spaces, and in local businesses around town. You'll want to create a compelling message that celebrates one aspect of the local arts community of your choosing. So you may choose to focus on the local music scene. It could be a specific visual artist. It could be a community theater group. We're pretty flexible in terms of what you choose to promote. But we would like your poster to combine type and image to create a powerful and memorable message. There's more information on SlideRoom when you submit about this. We're also open to however you want to create this. It does not necessarily need to be done in a specific software. It can be handmade, it can be analog based, it can be collage. So again, we're really open and excited to see what you create. So you are submitting on SlideRoom. There's the QR code. I believe it's 2023 BFA in graphic design application. It is due on March 1st, midnight March 1st. So you essentially have the month of February to start and finish your application. The application actually opened on February 1st, so last week. But we hope no one submitted quite yet. still seeing this presentation. Um, we do understand that this is a lot to sort of undertake and think about, and you probably have a lot of questions. So we've compiled some resources for you to consider. The first of which is a portfolio review hosted by our AIGA RSO group. So it's students. There are some sophomores, juniors, and seniors in the program, and they are offering their time to review their portfolio for you on February 22nd. It'll be in person on the second floor of SDCR, 2 hours, 5 to 7 p.m. And I would highly recommend this. You can come with essays, you can come with foundations work, you can come with your portfolio or your poster piece. It can be finished, it can be ongoing, but I really think it's important for you all to meet with these people who have gone through this process before. Faculty cannot give you input at this time on what you should choose and what you shouldn't. That wouldn't be equitable for everyone. So it really is in your best interest to attend this event and seek out the input of your peers. In addition to that, there is a writing studio on campus that can really be of benefit to you when it comes to essay writing. So there's the URL. You can also, of course, reach out to current students if you know anyone in the program already. That's a great opportunity to get some input that maybe you wouldn't get from others. So in terms of the timeline, you will be notified if you are accepted into the program or if you are not accepted into the program by the end of March. It's generally around spring break. So we do that so that you're able to sort of adjust and make plans if you aren't accepted into the program. But if you're not accepted, you will also get an email as well. Some frequently asked questions. We've compiled a list of these to help you. How is my application considered? So it's not one person, it's not two people, it's the graphic design faculty as a whole. We review and consider each application very thoroughly. We seek work that demonstrates creative thought, effort, and execution. We do hope that you will share with us your lived experiences in your writing and give thought to how you talk about your visual work as well. We really aim to foster a diverse and collaborative community of students in the graphic design program. And then we also speak to your foundations instructors to learn about your class participation, your work level, efforts, attitude, general collegiality, those sorts of things. So what do you do if you are accepted? So you're going to receive a letter, as I mentioned, via email from myself, the BFA coordinator. You'll need to respond in a timely manner. You'll sign it and return it back as soon as possible. You're also going to receive an invitation to join our UARC Design Slack. After that, you can stay up to date on any program-related announcements. You'll want to follow UARC Design on Instagram. And then please note that all students in the graphic design program are required to have a MacBook Pro, 16-inch or 13-inch. It needs to be a MacBook Pro. You're going to need a computer warranty and a subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud. Also a backup device or cloud storage service. What do you do if you're not accepted? So again, this program is really competitive. We receive many more applications than we have open spots for. Right now we accept 30 students into the program for each fall, which is really the maximum due to space restrictions and faculty. But if you're not accepted, you can always apply again the following year. And if you do that, we really ask that you work hard and you show an effort by revisiting work. Reach out to faculty for advice, making and continue to learn about the graphic design discipline. You can also apply to the BFA in studio art. There are great programs like ceramics, photography, printmaking, painting, drawing, sculpture, and experimental media arts. You can apply to the art history or art education degree programs, or work with an advisor to choose another major outside of the School of Art. So you have a lot of different opportunities there. Finally, as a closing, just wanted to add that we aim to cultivate a diverse, collaborative, innovative community of students. So we really do hope that you will find opportunities to share your unique and lived experiences. We look forward to seeing your work, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself. Again, my name is Ryan Sloan, rsloan@uark.edu. Allie Place, our program director at aplace@uark.edu as well. So thank you again for this time, and hope to hear from you soon.